Okay, this is the only thing I need you to do today. It's a little bit more difficult than what you were just doing yesterday, but I got confidence in you, okay? It says find the pay for the following people. Remember, these people are working overtime because this person works more than 40 hours. This person works more than 40, more than 40, more than 40, okay? Here's what you want to write. Regular, if you want to just put an R, that's fine. And overtime, OT, okay? Finding regular pay is really easy. You take your $8 per hour, but you're not going to times it by 50 hours, okay? That's only for 40 of those hours. So you're always going to times your regular by 40. So $8 times 40 hours. You'll always be timesing your pay by 40. Even though it doesn't say 40, you work more than 40. So that's $320. Okay, now this is how you find overtime pay. First, you take your $8 times 1.5. Okay, so I take 8 times 1.5, and I got 12. Okay, so I'm going to put $12 there. Okay, that's how much I make during the overtime hours. Now, to find out how many overtime hours I worked, I need to minus 40 from 50, okay? 50 minus 40 is 10, okay? So again, what did I do? I took the money times 1.5. That's, I got 12. You're always going to do 1.5. And then I subtract 40, take the hours minus 40. That gives me 10. Okay, 12 times 10 is 120. And then we just add those two together. These two answers get added. So 320 plus 120 is 440. Okay, there's our answer. Okay, my next problem. 43 hours, $11 per hour. So regular and overtime. Okay, I'm actually going to kind of slice these so I don't get all screwed up. Regular, again, you take your hours, how much you make per hour, and you're going to times that by 40, okay? Always 40. So I take 11 times 40. That gives me $440. Now, again, to find the overtime pay, we take this money amount here times 1.5, okay? So I take 11 times 1.5. Now it says 16.5, not 165. You don't want to write 165. There is a point. You got to be watching for those points. So 16.5 means $16.50. Okay. And then to find out how many hours of overtime, how many times I got paid that, I need to minus 40 from the 43, and that's 3. Okay. Okay, so I take 16.50 times 3, and that's going to be 49.5. Notice the point, so that's $49.50. Okay, then I add those together, and that's how much money I made. So 440 plus 49.50 gives me 489.5. Notice the point. So you got 489.5. Okay, 0.50. Okay, next one. 49 hours at $12.50 per hour. So my regular and my overtime. You need to write those two things, R and OT or something like that. Okay, so I take $12.50, 12.50, and I'm going to multiply that by 40. Okay, always 40 on the regular. So 12.50 times 40, because you didn't make that 49 times, you made it 40 times. Okay, so I got $500. Now to find my overtime pay, I take my $12.50 times 1.5. And it's 18.75, so I make $18.75 for the hours I work overtime. Now I got to find how many hours that is. So we go to our 49 hours and we minus 40. 49 minus 40 is 9. So I times by 9. So I take 18.75 times 9, and that's 168.75. So $168.75. Don't ignore the decimal point. Okay. So I add them. I take 500 plus 168.75, and that's $668.75. So $668.75. Okay. Last one. This guy worked a lot past 40 hours. He had to work 57 hours, but he rakes in the bank for that. Okay, so the regular pay, you take $14, and you're always going to times that by 40 hours. Okay, so 14 multiplied by 40 gives me 560. Now, overtime, what do I need to do? I need to do a couple things. I need to multiply that by 1.5. That's 21. So when he works overtime, he makes $21 per hour. And then again, to find out how many hours that is, we minus 40, and that's 17. Okay, calculating 3 set 57. Calculating payroll is a very valuable skill to have. It's not, and then you add those. Okay, so $560 for the hours I was supposed to work, plus $357 for the hours I worked just by being a nice guy. Okay, and that's $917. Okay, so hopefully that made sense.